Hello everyone. Now, as some of you might know, sorry, I'm gonna turn my screen to the right. As some of you might know, Godzilla Minus One comes out in Japan tomorrow, and I want to make one last video before it makes its nationwide premiere over there. Now the movie's been finished for a decent bit now. Now this is just a theory going on for what I've heard. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, this theory is most likely true, and it probably mostly counts as a leak since most of my sources and evidence for this theory comes from leaks. So I suggest you turn back now, but it has to regard with this. Sorry, hold it. It has to regard hold it. With this shape here we always see since the first teaser almost a year ago on the official Godzilla channel. There was this thing right here. Now, we don't know what that is, nor what, but I think with coming to natural conclusions, I think I know what this shape is. Now, I'm going to give you one last warning to turn back now if you don't want to go see this movie completely blind. If you live in Japan or are going to Japan to see the movie, I don't know. No, but I'm telling you right now, this is your last warning. I'll get you to the count of three. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm just gonna spill the beans right now. There are gonna be 2 Godzillas in this movie. There's without a fucking doubt, there's 2 of them. Now you're probably wondering, but how do you know this besides some leaks that potentially could not be true? Well, one, we're gonna find out tomorrow if you're an American viewer, well, bad news. You gotta wait until December 1st to see this in America. Now, here's the problem with this series. I might be the first to actually make this comparison, but as I showed you at the beginning of the video, the teaser image always came with this thing, with this image of a creature around it. Now, everyone believes that this is supposed to be a picture of Godzilla, like a silhouette of him, or possibly before a silhouette before he got mutated. Now, here's where I prove you kind of wrong. You are kind of right, but here's the thing. Remember I said there was 2 Godzillas in the movie right after I gave you the countdown? And I really hope everyone who's watching continuously forward just really doesn't mind. So it's like if I gave you guys a warning. Kind of too late to go back now, but here's what I think. This image right here shows 2 storylines. The one inside is the internal main story, and that's with the Godzilla, or should I say the irradiated Godzilla attacking Japan. And the outer story is about the second Godzilla. Now, if any of you are confused, let me give you an image. Now, I want you guys to turn your phones upside down. Now, I'm doing it with mine too, so now, I want you to take a hard look at this image again. And I'm going to give you guys a few seconds. Alright? I'm going to show you a way more better example. Now, please don't mind the coloring. This is not official coloring to my knowledge. If this is, well, look at me. I'm suddenly the predictor. Now, if we ignore some of the extended features of this kind of looks like a whale-like creature with dorsal fins on its back. Now, I'm not talking about story elements here, because I think the story is probably clear. Now, I'm talking about the theory, or practically confirmed at this point, of these 2 Godzillas. So, the storyline is focused on the main story, which is the irradiated Godzilla that attacks Japan. And the second story is going to be focusing on the second Godzilla discovered that's not irradiated. And some leaks And some leaks say that, oh, this Godzilla was gonna be kinda irradiated due to Godzilla's radiation, but not that much. And the theory is that these two Godzillas, well, I'm not too sure at this point, are siblings or mates. And with this other Godzilla being sort of irradiated enough to go on land, will try to bring its fellow brethren back to the ocean to not get it killed. Now, most likely, this will result in this sort of irradiated Godzilla's death. The second Godzilla that appears in the movie. Now, I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't looked at that much story plot or story revolving around the plot. I'm just making predictions over here. Now, don't take my theories as true, even though I'm certain there's gonna be two Godzillas. Now, everything I say about the movie going forward is just a guess. A well-educated guess from judging by processes of elimination. So, I'm just gonna end the video here because I just don't want to ramble on for that long. This was kind of a rush thing after I noticed, hey, after I turned my phone upside down a little bit and took a decent look, I was like, hey, wait a second. So this is just like a wacky little theory that's most likely true. So I'll just end it right here, and I hope you have fun. I hope you're gonna have fun waiting for Godzilla -1 to come out. So I'll see you guys later. Have a shovel out.